Welcome everybody. So this is just a very quick tutorial on how to use the BitMobick app. So I'm going to take you through that tutorial on my phone. And for anybody who's in Bitcoin, just so you know, just so you're familiar, this is based on the BlueWallet. So it's pretty much just like a direct copy of the BlueWallet, but it's called BTCMobick. So I'm going to show you how to go through that app right now. Okay, so first what you're going to do is you're going to go into your settings and go to Play Store if you're on an Android or the equivalent on the Apple. And then you're going to go to the search and type in BTCMobick. And here is the app here. So I've already downloaded it and installed it. So I'm going to go to the home screen. I'm going to go to my BitMobick app and open it up. And as you can see here, I've got all the different kinds of wallets. And we've got two different types of wallets here. We've got blue wallets and we've got black wallets. So blue wallets, you can actually receive and send, whereas black wallets, you can only receive. So I'm going to show you the difference in just a moment. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to create a new wallet. So you press this little plus button, you type in whatever the name of the wallet that you'd like, and then select the type. You just click on it and it will automatically select BTCMobick. And you press create, and that's the simplest way to create. So for now I've also created number 2. So in here, once you're in the blue wallet option, you've got receive and send. So the first time you ever click into this options, let's just press receive for example, it's going to ask you, have you saved your wallet's backup phrase? Press no, I have not, and make sure you save this. So you're only going to see a black screen now, but when you look at this information on your own phone, don't take a screenshot, actually record it down properly, write it down somewhere safe offline. This is one of the most important things that you can do. If somebody has the phrase at the bottom, the code at the bottom, they can steal your tokens. So the one at the bottom is your private key, the one at the top is your public key. So make sure you remember those and write them down safely. Okay, so now the other form of creating a wallet. So press plus, and then go to scan QR code. Now, you can either type your private key into here if you're uploading it from a previous application, or you can type in the seed words, whatever you have, or in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to actually scan a QR code. So this is the BitMobick paper wallet. So it's going to scan the QR code and upload it right here, and your wallet has been successfully imported. Okay, so now the other form of creating a wallet. So press plus and then go to scan QR code. Now, you can either type your private key into here if you're uploading it from a previous application, or you can type in the seed words, whatever you have, or in this case, what we're going to do is we're going to actually scan a QR code. So this is the BitMobick paper wallet. So it's going to scan the QR code and upload it right here, and your wallet has been successfully imported. And we're going to go down to that wallet, and as you can see, import only, so it can only receive, it cannot send. So obviously if we do want to receive any BitMobick, all we need to do is click that button, and then we press this blue here, and this is going to copy our public key onto our phone, so we can send that to someone, or if someone is standing next to us, they can simply scan this QR code. You can also press this share button and copy in this way, but my favorite method is to simply press this blue button. Okie dokie, so now let's go back to our main screen and go back to showing an example of what sending looks like. So in this particular wallet, you can also see all the different transaction histories. So I'm going to send, well, first of all, I'm actually going to copy this wallet's address. So receive, copy the address, and then I'm going to go back into number 1. I'm going to press send. So then I'm going to type in 0.012. It might not let me because it's going to need to take from the fee, and then I'm just going to type into here test. So whatever you write into here is stored on the blockchain, which is really cool. So the fee is 0.00021112. So let's see if it's going to let me. Not enough balance. Try sending a smaller amount or decrease the fee. So let's instead put, well, let's just put 0.012. So now let's send that. And you can either send now and it will work straight away. Sometimes if it doesn't work, you might have to adjust the fee. So pressing this blue button here and then go to custom. If you change this to 100, it usually works. Okay, so now let's press send. Send now. Done. So it's instantaneous. So now if I refresh this by clicking and pulling down, you can see that it's pending. So it's pending on the blockchain, which means it's in the process of being verified, but once I actually go into this other wallet, it will actually show it once I refresh it. So it's going to be there. So it's pretty much saying it's there, but it's still on the way, but basically it's there. So easy as that. Okay, so now we're actually going to show how to send directly from the main screen. So if I'm standing next to somebody, I can press scan. And so for example, I'm going to use this BTCMobick wallet and it's going to scan that. Or it could be somebody's phone, just like we showed before in the receive, and I can send it in that way. Now I can also select which wallet I'm sending from. So it's always going to send from the first wallet that is shown on my main screen, but I can send from any one of these wallets when I press this little blue button at the bottom where it says selected. So the last thing that I want to show now is if you hold down the screen, you can order the wallets in a different way. So the way to do that is I'll select this and I'll drag it up and down like this. And therefore, when you do go to that scan option, it's always going to read from this very first one. So whatever that is, make that be your main one just for the sake of ease of use, but it's completely up to you. And that's how you use the BTCMobick app.